Sarah and Lori here in the Carriage Dining Room. This is our second restaurant we're going to feature here. We featured the cafe earlier last week, and this is the Carriage Room. It's a large room that opens at 5 o'clock 7 days a week. Has a different menu than the cafe. It does have a daily special, but then the menu items are different as well. You can get, I think Sarah says that you liken it to like a Don Hall's, but you can get, a T-bone steak or a filet, but you also can get spaghetti. You can get a salad. This room also does include a smaller room if you wanted to reserve it for a birthday party. We do have some ladies that reserve it to play bridge, and they have their friends in from, that don't even live here, and they'll play bridge all day, and they'll have lunch and dessert and that type of thing. Speaking of desserts, what do we have here on the table?
Here you see a little bit of a sample of some of the items that you could get here if you were dining with us. Our Chef Marvin prepared these up for us, and we have, a lava cake with a little strawberry garnish, but it has little caramel droplings with chocolate hearts in there, if you can see those.
And I believe it was supposed to have whipped cream on it.
Right.
And why does it not have whipped cream on it?
Because it usually takes us a few takes to get these videos right. We didn't want it to melt. So,
this looks delicious.
This is, it kind of looks like a parfait. It has angel food cake in there, and it looks like blueberries and strawberries, whipped cream, and a nice little cookie on top.
Great. And then last but not least.
Yeah, there's a little cheesecake with strawberries on top and a Melba sauce there at the bottom. So
yeah, that looks delicious.
Yeah, it does.
And this is a variety of the things that we offer in the menu here at the Carriage Room?
Yeah, you could come and dine, and as we all know, eating is as much social as it is a necessity. So Lori and I are going to enjoy our coffee and a little sampling of the desserts here while we chat with you a bit.
Yeah,
so
we're going to have a little question and answer here, getting to know us a little bit better. One of the things about the townhouse, there are many things, but one of the things that really make the townhouse special is the long-term staff. There are a lot of people from every department, from line staff in dietary to maintenance to housekeeping to administration, that have worked here a long time. I myself have been here 11 years, which sounds like a long time, but it's not compared to my friend here, Sarah Horak. Sarah has been here 22 years. I think she's in her 22nd year, heading down the road to be here even longer. So how did you start working here?
I started working here in high school in the Health and Rehab Center kitchen.
How old were you?
18.
18.
So.
That's amazing. I think you told me that other than a short stint at Subway, this is the only job you've ever held.
Pretty much.
Right? And Subway, another thing about Sarah is she is consistent and loyal because she met her husband at Subway all those years ago, and today here they are with a big family, and she's still working here at the townhouse. Where did you go from the Health and Rehab Center?
I moved into the housekeeping and laundry departments from there, so didn't.
And then you got a promotion, didn't you? In that department?
Yes, a couple years after that, the job opened up, the supervisory job, and threw my hat in the ring, and
then
did that for supervised housekeeping and laundry for about 7 years.
So all this time she's getting a bird's eye view of all these different departments, which is super unique, and she's still here. Then is that when you then went into the marketing department?
Correct. Yeah, a gentleman who some of you may recognize his name, Rick Regadans, had been the marketing director here for many years, and when he retired, that's when I went to marketing and sales. So
and then you were doing that 2 years?
2 years, and then
Lori,
I came. I didn't know what I was missing, and then Lori came along, and
here we are.
It's just been
we're like an old married couple here. We could almost finish each other's sentence or read each other's thoughts. I think that's why sometimes we have to do the video a couple times, is because we're like, look at your face. Were you not thinking about it? So we have a lot of fun with that. But as we sit here too in the Carriage Dining Room, you can't see the expanse of this restaurant. But behind us is a mural of a street of downtown Fort Wayne. And as we look at it, you see different businesses. You see a Seagram sign on one of the buildings. You see It looks almost like maybe Hunters or Fishman's angled above a store here. You've got Wolf and Dessauer's on the corner. The interesting piece that Sarah and I noted is not very often, at least I, don't wear a dress, and I usually wear slacks and that type of thing. But all the ladies downtown have on a little bit of a heel, coats and dresses and scarves, and you even
Lot of
see
hats.
fur. Yeah, and hats on the men, fur coats or fur collars that you don't see today. And this is how they went downtown, and it was extremely busy. There was a lot going on. We are unsure of what street this is, so Sarah and I talked before we started the video, and if anyone wants to identify the street, what you need to do is, we were going to have you call one of us, but to make it fair, there's only one of us you can call so that they get the call first. So we're going to have you call Sarah at 483-3116 and tell her what street this is. And if it's the first caller, we would like to give you a $25 gift certificate to use in one of our restaurants once this pandemic flows away and is away from us, to come in here and enjoy one of our restaurants. So identify the street. Call Sarah, 483-3116, and you'll get a gift certificate.
Yeah.
You can tell us if you're the first one to call.
Get some of these delicious desserts.
Or whatever you
and-
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and with that, we always say at the end of our videos, gotta remember to wash your hands, don't touch your face,
Keep your
stay
distance.
away,
And keep your sparkle.
and we miss you very, very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.